Hello, everyone. Hopefully, you have a document pulled up that looks exactly like the screen that you're looking at now. If you do not, please pause the video and pull it up. And today we are going to be talking about writing an argumentative intro paragraph. So, first, we need to look at these top 5 things that we need to include. The first one is a topic sentence that starts with a compelling fact to introduce your topic. The next is context. So we need to give our reader some context about one side of the issue. And then for 3, we need to do it again, except look at the other side of the issue. Then for 4, we need to pick a side and explain which side is correct. And then number 5, we need to give our statement and 2 reasons why the side that we have chosen is correct. So we're now going to be looking at this pink box. And we need to change this format just a little bit because no one really goes by name. They go by what they're actually called. So for me, I'm going to put in Cassie Mangum Wilson. The teacher, whoops. I'll put in myself again. We'll just do Wilson. Or if you know me as Miss Mangum. Whichever. I do not mind either way. Language arts is fine. The date is fine because this is when you'll be submitting it. But now we need to change our title. So I am going to title my essay what it is I'm talking about. And so if you look over here, just on my next tab, we have from procon.org, we're going to be talking about banned books. So I'm going to be talking about banning books. So now we can delete this part right here because we don't need it. Let's go back up. So we need our topic sentence. So we're going to start with a compelling fact to introduce our topic. Now, this fact can be found here at procon.org. And as you can see, I already have highlighted one one fact that I thought was really interesting. And it reads, in 2019, the ALA, which is the American Library Association, recorded 377 reported book challenges in the United States. This is an 8.6 increase from the 347 reported challenges in the previous year, being 2018. So, banning books is on a rise. So, I'm going to take this fact and I'm going to copy it and I'm going to paste it in here. Now, when you paste, if you want to keep the formatting all the same, which believe me, you do, you get docked if you don't, you're going to do Control Shift V and it'll put it in there the way it needs to. Now, if I just did Control V, it looks like that, and we don't want it to look like that. So we do Control Shift V and it puts it in the format that it needs to be in. So now we have, in 2019, the ALL recorded a 377 reported book challenges in the United States, an 8.6 increase from the 347 reported challenges in 2018. This is a direct quote. So I'm going to actually put this in quotation marks, and then I'm going to say, as said from the pro-con, oops, I want that to be a slash, not a question, pro-con website. Perfect. So we have our fact. Now we need to give our reader some context. So I'm going to say, in some areas across the nation and world, people believe that there are a selection of books that are inappropriate. Oops, there we go. That are inappropriate for students of all ages. Okay, so that is context for one of the sites. Those are for people who are for banning books. So it's just saying that for some books, there's no excuse. Students should never be able to read them. The fact that they got published was kind of a weird happenstance as well. So that's one side. Now we're going to look at the other side. And I'm going to say, So this says, in some areas across the nation and the world, people believe there are a selection of books that are inappropriate for students of all ages. On the other side, there are people across the nation and world who believe that students let me just fix students that students should have access to all books, no matter the subject matter. No matter the subject. Okay, so now we've looked at this context, we've looked at this context. Now we need to pick a side and explain which side is correct. So I'm going to pick my side, and I'm going to say, I believe that students should have the option to decide for themselves what books they like and what books should be available to them. Okay, so that's my stance. And that stance is basically saying that I'm against banning books. I think that students should have as many or should have all the opportunity that they can to get hold of whichever book that's interesting to them. So now I've picked a side, and now I need to explain why my side is correct. So I'm going to go on and say students I'm going to say students are responsible enough to know when a book is in their benefit to continue reading versus not in their benefit. Banning books takes away this responsibility and restricts growth from those students. Okay. Okay, so now I believe that's why I'm right. It's always messing with things. Okay, so now I need to give a claim, and my claim needs to be my statement and 2 reasons why my side is correct. So now I'm going to come up with my claim, which is, once again, banning books is a problem for everyone because students should have the right to all reading material, and students should be what do I want to say next? Banning books is a problem for everyone because students should have the right to all reading material, and students should be able to read what interests them. Banning books takes away their rights to do that. Okay, so now I have my introduction paragraph. Let's go back through and make sure that I have everything that I need to. So topic sentence, right here, perfect. Then I have my context. So one side, they think that some books are inappropriate. The other side believes students should have access. Okay, so I have number 2, number 3 done. Number 4, I need to pick my side. And so pick my side down here. And then number 5, I do my claim with a reason. So here's my claim. So students should have a right to all reading material. That's my claim and one reason. And students should be able to read what interests them. That is my second reason. Okay, so you are now going to go through whichever argument that you've chosen, whatever it is on procon.org. And then you are going to go through here and begin writing your intro paragraph. If you have any questions, make sure that you let your language arts teacher know. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye.